Hello, I'm Danielle from Chorlton Plant Swap. We set up in 2008 and have been swapping plants and seeds online and in live swaps 3 or 4 times a year. Because of coronavirus lockdown, lots of people had more time on their hands, and of course it meant being confined to home and garden. So many more people joined our Facebook group in the last year. It's more than doubled to over 1,200 people now. So we decided to carry on swapping during coronavirus following safety guidelines, as people everywhere were struggling to get seeds and plants because of availability, because of postal problems, and because people couldn't get out to shops. So there was actually also a particular interest in growing vegetables in this time because of people's worries about food and food scarcity, and an interest in obtaining food locally. Many of our members were growing plants, vegetables and flowers for the first time and really benefited from other people's experience, so much so that we changed our name to Chorlton Plant Swap and Gardening Advice. People have enjoyed online virtual events that we've run, including visiting each other's vegetable gardens, looking at recycling in the garden, and this has all been virtual and it's been lots of fun. People have said how supportive and upbeat the group is, how it helps their mental health during this stressful time. Here's some of the feedback that people have sent us. Kat said, the act of actually swapping plants has provided me with an incentive to get out and about on my bike. I've also really enjoyed my interactions with some of the swappers, having lovely over the fence socially distant chats with people I might not otherwise have met. Brenda said, I like that people are helpful, replying to advice posts. There's no one-upmanship and people share both their successes and their failures. It would definitely have been a longer and duller summer without this group. Jane said, when my tomatoes were hit by a late frost and there was no way of purchasing anyone, this group came up trumps, and I had offers of lots of different varieties which I'm still eating and enjoying. I swapped for other edible plants I had, including pumpkins and cucumbers, when seeds for these were rare as hen's teeth. Alison said, I fell this April and had fractures to my shoulder and pelvis. I had already potted on some spider plants which I swapped for tomatoes when I came out of hospital. They've kept me cheerful all summer. Thank you, Chorlton Plant Swap. Sakana said, we're a shielding household, so we couldn't get hold of anything. People have been so generous and supportive. It's a real community feel. Mary said, I would have been lost without my garden and the socially distanced swaps and advice. It definitely helped my mental health during a challenging time. Eleanor said, while recovering from COVID, I grew plants for the first time and found it very mindful for my recovery. One of her plants was an absolutely massive yellow courgette. Gorgeous. Sandra said, not living with a fellow gardening freak, I got my fix from this group. Anything I wanted to know or ask or even show off, look what I grew. I had a constant stream of lovely people offering me fab advice, encouragement and support. In fact, Sandra inspired all of us with pictures of her amazing container garden on her balcony, showing us what could actually be achieved in a really small space. And her beans have grown so tall, they've grown up to the next floor.